It's also known as Battleship Island because of how it looks from a distance and from Google Earth. But upon further inspection, you will realize that it's just a crumbling piece of land that is now being reclaimed by nature. It was the quickest a community could be abandoned. Of course, like most things associated with the World War, there's a grim side to Hashima's history. During World War II, the island was used for forced labor. Korean and Chinese prisoners were made to work indefinitely in brutal conditions inside the mine. In 2021, someone was using Google Earth to virtually explore the ruins of the infamous place. But that's when they stumbled upon something that should definitely not have been there. The pictures clearly show skeletal remains sitting beside what appears to be a rusted handcuff pair. There's no mistaking it. You can clearly discern the bones. The internet discourse surrounding this discovery was wild. Some people speculated they were the bones of an animal. Others had different opinions that mostly included macabre descriptions of human remains. The handcuffs, however, were what really set off the alarms. Because while a stray animal dying in the exclusion zone wouldn't be surprising, the presence of restraints hints at something a lot darker. But here's the thing, Google did the same in its own way. If you try searching for the house on Google Street View, you won't find it. The entire property is blurred out completely. In all honesty, it stands out even more because there's literally just a massive blur bulk in the middle of a very normal-looking suburban community, which kind of gives more context to the case considering how the 3 victims were in this house for so long. No one would have even guessed such a normal-looking place was holding such horrors within. There was a massive search underway almost instantly, but she was nowhere to be found. For 2 years, the case remained cold. The initial search was not fruitful at all, and investigators had way more questions than they did when they walked into the house to search for her. That is when a neighbor who was yet again casually browsing through Google Earth spotted Paulette in one of the Street View images. Coincidentally, it was literally the exact moment she had left her house. The pictures show her casually walking away from her house and onto the street. The most haunting part of this entire case is you can clearly see her husband in the background in that very picture hanging their laundry.